Hello fabulous ones, welcome back to my channel. I am Marlo Keenan, and if you're new here, welcome to the fabulous family. Today we are going to do a full review, demo, impressions, whatever you want to call it, the whole nine on the new Bite Beauty Change Maker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. I'm super excited to try this out. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is like the first foundation that Bite Beauty has out. So let's see how this works, performs, and all of that jazz. If you're interested in seeing all of that, then keep on watching. But don't forget, before you leave, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you do not miss any of my future uploads. Now, let's get into the video. Okay guys, let's get right into this review. Now, you know how I do. I went to Sephora and got me some samples to do this review because y'all know how I feel. I don't want to spend money no more on a foundation and I'm not gonna like it and then I gotta return it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna get the samples first, and if I like it, I'll go back and buy it. So that's how we're rolling today. This foundation retails for $39.50 for 1 ounce. So $40, you know, that's, you know, kind of expensive for a foundation. So what I did is when I went to Sephora, I went to go get two shades, and the shades that I got are T105 and T110. One was, you know, kind of too light, one was kind of too dark, and it had a lot of red in it, and so I mixed the two together to get a perfect match, in which I think I achieved. And so that is what we're working with now. The name of this Bite foundation is really called Change Maker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. Like, dramatic with the name, okay? I'm just saying. But you know, they're always doing the most. So what this foundation claims is that it's a clean, long-wearing foundation with gentle micellar technology that mimics skin texture for a natural, flawless finish. The coverage, it says, is medium, natural finish, like I said, liquid, normal, dry combination, and oily skin. Now, the highlight of this foundation's ingredients are the maquis berry, which is an antioxidant rich ingredient that helps nurture your complexion, and of course the micellar technology, which gently mimics skin texture for a smooth, non-cakey look. So not too bad with the claims. Let's see. Now, again, what I did is, usually you guys know that I do not have a full set of makeup on when I'm doing foundation reviews, but I had to today. So it is what it is. I'd like to see how foundations typically perform naturally. So I started this look at 10:30. It is now 6:45, so that's pretty good amount of hours for me to tell if I'm gonna like a foundation. I went in with a primer first, okay, and I did go in with my Cover FX mattifying primer just around the perimeter of my nose and forehead and chin and all of that good jazz. So the application was fine. As you can see, I went ahead and just buffed that all into the skin with my beauty blender. Now this was definitely low to medium coverage. It really did blend in very well into my skin. The first layer, you can still see my freckles, and that doesn't bother me. I like my freckles to show. And then I was like, okay, let me see if I could do another layer to see if I could build it up. And it did build up, but it really did just build up to a medium coverage. This for sure is not a full coverage foundation. And the finish, like I said, it's really natural. It blended into my skin, and it really did look like my skin outside of that little bit of coverage. You know, I don't want to say that it's like a tinted moisturizer, but it's almost kind of like a tinted moisturizer, but a little bit more potent than that. It felt very light to the touch when I touched my skin. When I went in with my brush, it again is still blended in very well. It gave me a little bit more coverage the first time around though, which is normal for a brush versus the beauty sponge. And so I was like, okay, let me go in again on top of my freckles, you know, on my cheekbones, and I did that. And again, it's still blended in very well. It didn't look cakey. It wasn't like sitting on my skin or anything like that. So I will have to say that the claims of this foundation being a very natural finish, blending into the skin very well, is very true. And it is very true that it is only medium coverage. Now, I did go in and of course I did a full face. I did lightly set. You guys know I do not go ham on powder because I got dry skin, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, right now my skin is super finicky right now. It's really dry. I went on vacation. I'm tan. My skin is just doing the absolute most right now in comparison to just my normal skin levels of what it looks like and all of that jazz. So my skin is really drier than normal. So I felt that the foundation, it melted into my skin, but it felt like my skin sucked it up, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It was not luminous at all, even though it doesn't claim to be. I'm just saying it still looked drier than what I anticipated. But I'm gonna blame that totally on my skin at the moment because of it's being, you know, finicky right now. Now, in terms of the wearability, it looks fine. You know, I mean, it didn't do anything, but I'm in Georgia. It is cold as all get out right now, so it's not like it's hot. I'm not sweating, so the foundation held up fine. It looks exactly the way, for the most part, in the beginning of this morning as it does right now, to be honest with you. There's no breakage. I mean, there's no build up or anything like that, because as I said, this foundation is such a natural finish that it blends into the skin, so it wasn't looking cakey or anything like that previously. So I mean, I do really like it. You know, it held up to its claims. Now, is this something that I'm gonna want to go and buy for $40? Is this groundbreaking for me? Am I gonna write home about it? No. So for me, I'm not gonna go and buy this foundation again. And again, I do like it. Like, I have really nothing bad to say about it, like, at all. It's just I have things that are, again, still better, or that I like more, that I currently have in my collection. So I'm not gonna go out and buy this foundation because my NARS, I like it better than this foundation, you know, Sheer Glow. So, you know, that's how I feel about it. I just want you guys to understand that just because I'm saying that I'm not gonna go buy it doesn't mean I don't like it. I do like it, but what I have in my collection ain't broke, so I'm not gonna fix it, if you get my drift. And I'm really trying to be conscientious of my spending on makeup this year. I know everybody's doing it, but I've been thinking about this since last year, and so that's why I'm like, let me get the sample, because I just don't want to waste any makeup. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that. Well, guys, I mean, really, that is it. That's all I have to say about this foundation. Is really short and simple and to the point. If you like this review, please let me know. Please let me know if you're gonna go and get this foundation. Let me know if you're even interested in it. Again, it is really lightweight, and so I think it would really work on all skin types. I will have to say, if you have oily skin, I'm assuming you may have to, you know, powder a little bit more, but for the most part, it's a decent foundation. It's a good foundation. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up, all that good jazz. Make sure you comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And you already know. Until my next video, y'all. Bye-bye now.